since we've already established that there will be issues, maybe we should draw your attention to some of the things that can cause conflict in your marriage. First thing would be money, the lack of it, the lack of a job, how you spend money, your money personalities. Interestingly, I found that a lot of people don't know that they have money personalities. Yes. How you react when you have an abundance of money and how you react when there's no money.
Abundance of debt.
Because sometimes people actually do change when they have a lot of money.
Yeah, yes.
Their real character comes out. So you were loving and kind, and then all of a sudden when you have a lot of money, you become entitled. You become rude. You feel like you own everyone. And so those things can cause conflict in marriage. The second thing that can cause conflict is sex. A lack of it or the difference in frequency. Some men want sex all the time because they have a higher libido. The woman is asking, is it food? And really, the man wants to tell you yes, but...
Yeah, but there's sometimes there's the one that wants a lot of sex, yes, the man is running away.
So a lack of it or the frequency. Also, another major cause of conflict is in-laws. In-law interference, especially when one party is still tied to maybe their mother or their umbilical cord has not been cut, or their father.
My mommy. Mommy said we should not go to vacation.
And we've had so many people walk into counseling rooms and they're fighting, but they're not really fighting. It's their in-laws that are fighting. They're just fighting with them. So that's a major area where you can have conflict. Another area is a lack of proper communication. If you don't know how to talk to each other, you will fight a lot. You will fight a lot. If you don't know how to talk to each other, if you don't even know how to explain how you're feeling, resentment will build. Maybe one person is more vocal than the other and you just don't feel heard. There will be a lot of conflict after a while, especially when that person feels pushed to the wall. At some point, they will lash out and they'll fight back. Another thing that may cause conflict in your home, maybe differences in your personality or temperament.
That one is sure to cause problem.
That one is a major issue in most marriages. A lot of times, people think that their partner is just being mean. They're not being mean. It's just their personality coming to play. It's who they are. So they now have to understand themselves. You have to understand themselves so they can be conscious enough to change some things. So Pastor K and I always use that example. I honestly don't think that normally without Jesus and without some of the knowledge that we've acquired over the years, I don't think our marriage should be working because we are so different. Different in personality, different in the things that we like. Our temperament is obviously opposite. He's extroverted, I'm introverted. Interestingly, something happened just a few minutes ago that could have caused conflict if it was irregular and we don't understand each other. Pastor K likes to stand. It's his default. He likes to stand. He thinks better when he's standing. He thinks better when he's pacing. I like to sit because I'm not really going to suffer like that. Do you understand? And I don't believe in stress. For me, if you are very close to me, you hear me say it's not that deep a lot. It's not because it's really not that deep. So they came to ask us a few minutes ago, so how are you guys going to do this? I said, we're going to do it together. In my head, I was like, and I said, so should we get chairs? Pastor K said, no. In my head, I'm like, why? And the person says, so you're going to stand for 1 hour? And I look at him like, we're going to stand for 1 hour? And he says, yeah. So he walks away and says, I think better. In my head, I'm like, but me, I think better when I sit. So, so personalities are very different. I walk into a room, first thing I do is turn on the air conditioning. He walks into a room, first thing he does is turn it off. I eat cold food. I can eat food from the fridge, straight from the fridge. I'll grab chicken and just bite it. Pastor K, he must be seeing smoke on his rice like this. So literally everything. If our parenting styles are different, I believe we should sit down and have conversations. And if the conversation is not working, I'll slap you. I don't have time for rubbish. But my husband is very, do this, do it. So our differences are very, like everything is different. He believes children should be more life smart than book smart. I believe, why can't we have it? Why can't they read their book and get straight A's? Why must he be? He said that one doesn't guarantee anything. So Pastor K, he believes in vacation. Vacation is education. You don't have to sit in class. If they disturb you too much, go to a school where it's fun, enjoy yourself, be happy, live this life, enjoy, groove, spend your money. I believe everything should be planned and managed. So you see, we're very different. So ordinarily, we should be quarreling every day. Every day we should have something to fight about. But you see, when you understand each other's personalities, I understand that this person is not trying to be mean. He's not trying to suffer me by saying we should stand for 1 hour, even though I'm just thinking.
You'll be all right. I'll massage your leg after that.
I'm just teasing. But the truth of the matter is that it can cause conflict.
Yes.
Your personalities will show up in your marriage. They will definitely show up in your marriage. Pastor K is a night person. Me, I'm a morning person. So when I came into marriage, I really believed that every morning we wake up together at the same time. We have family devotion, our family altar, we do Bible study together. He will teach me revelation that he has gotten before he teaches the church. All those silly things that I thought were going to happen for me. When we got married, 4 a.m., we passed each other on duty. He's getting up, or rather, he's getting up from what he was doing to go to bed at 4 a.m. Me, I'm getting up from bed to start my day. So it's like an owl and a chicken getting married. Well, at what time do we meet? So a lot of those things would have caused resentment, anger. But when we teach you how to resolve conflict, you understand how, even though you have these differences and they can cause conflict, you can deal with them. So another thing that can cause conflict is house chores. Interestingly, who to do what?
It's a
To
big
do
issue.
what? It's a big issue, especially if you live on this side of the world.
Yes, I still watched a video of a woman that said why she wanted to divorce her husband some years ago. That they had kids, she was doing all the school runs, doing this one, that one, and one day she was going to put something in the trash, and just that the trash was full and overflowing. She just said she's getting a divorce because she was overwhelmed with So a lot of times it is stress making people, who you are when you are stressed is not the normal you at all. You need to realize, people don't realize that. Discover a lot of marriages that break. That person made that decision when they were really stressed.
Okay, another thing that can cause conflict is jumping to conclusions, not asking, not having proper conversations, just assuming things. I saw you down the road the other day with ATM. That means you spent our money. You can ask before you jump to conclusions. And then finally, I think one of the most important ones is the fact that when both or either party is unwilling to change certain habits and character traits, the best way I can put that is, this is how I am. This is how I am, because there's lots of conflict in marriage. In marriage, you can come as you are, but you must adjust.
Yes,
You must
don't
change.
remain
That's the
so.
whole concept of marriage. Marriage is supposed to make you better. So it's supposed to help you make adjustments.